Okay, hello. Um, how are you guys doing? Somebody sent me a message. That's great. Bunny, how's your day going? Add me on Discord so I can hop into your live whenever you're streaming. You can follow to get notifications for when I stream. I don't think I've seen you on my streams before. Boygum? Boy, is it Boygum or Boygum? I will add you on Discord though, because why not? Let's see, I actually have a Discord server. I think I'll share that link with ya. There you go. Excuse me. How am I doing today? I'm kind of tired. I was just associating a lot today and like remembering things in the morning. It's yeah, I ended up staying in bed for like half the day, which was not great. But I think my I think funnily enough my nervous system is kind of like primed for like being happy about remembering things in the morning, because so like all of the good memories from my past I have had not uncovered, they seem to come in the morning. So now I'm like, yay, it feels so dreamy and nice, you know? in the morning, but I do want to like get my day going. But I remember like all of the bad memories at night. Just kind of interesting. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm sorry for not streaming earlier today. Again, I was dissociating and I had to work yesterday and I wasn't expecting that. So I didn't really get to like rest because I wanted to have like Sundays and Tuesdays off. Right now Tuesday is like my main day off. That's when I have all my appointments. But I'm gonna have to make it like Tuesday and Thursday now because my workplace, the restaurant that I'm working at, they're putting me on Sundays as well now, so I'm like, yay, great. It's kind of funny to me because like I had wanted to have more hours earlier because I was like still in the phase of like, yeah, this is a new place and for me and it's fun and nice and the people are really nice. So I was like, yeah, I can take out more hours, I can do more than weekends. And now that I have other stuff, like more other stuff in my life, and I'm trying to like work on doing audiobooks and at the same time in the last week. But anyway, last week has been interesting. I'll say that. But oh fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, but now I have other stuff in my life. My work is giving me more hours. I'm like, great. That's exactly how it goes sometimes. Yeah, anyway. I already said a lot. Okay. So yeah, sorry for not streaming earlier today. Wednesday. I'm gonna have like Mondays and Wednesdays now, basically. I think so. Thursday will also be my day off, and I want to be able to just like relax for most of the day, but I'm thinking what I might do is also work on my interests, like work on studying for my class, studying psychology and learning more piano. I think I'm gonna possibly work on that on Thursdays as well anyway. So I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know what I decide on Wednesday, whether I want to stream on Thursdays as well. So I want to do the study hour thing. I think it might be pretty helpful. It could double as like a body doubling session basically. If you have ADHD, then you would probably know what that is. But so yeah, anyway, I think that would be good. It should probably be helpful and help me like focus and kind of keep me accountable to doing the things I want to do, actually, like learning shit and, you know, filling my life with fulfilling things. Yeah. Anyway, so I have a lot of notes. In the last stream I tried to talk about this person that I really want to connect with again. I think that there's a lot in my notes here that I want to like add on because it's there, and I think I don't know, it might be helpful. It might be helpful to know. Anyway, so other random stuff though is gonna be like thrown in because ADHD brain. So there are other things as well. Okay. So I realize, start with like a couple random things. I'm probably just gonna be talking for like an hour. I don't know. I don't know how long the stream will be. Anyway, so I realize I don't really procrastinate. I'm kind of just like I end up dissociating at times when like things get like really uncomfortable or like emotionally triggering, I think. And then like too much time has passed with me dissociating. More than I want it to. I already said that. Since like a couple of weeks ago, I think, like when I started feeling all my feelings for this person, a few more memories have come through. But it's almost like I don't want to stop remembering things now. Because like it's just become this thing of like it feeling so magically significant and positive. But there are things that I need to be doing in my life. Okay. We'll leave that there. Random fact of the day. I don't know why I wrote this in my notes. I was just like, yeah, sure, I guess I want to talk about this. So there's a random psychology fact I learned recently. So a lot of the research on the human body's like nervous system has been based on male physiology before around the 2000s. So since then, researchers have learned that oxytocin is the like baseline neuroregulator for the female nervous system, whereas dopamine is a neuroregulator for male nervous systems. So it's this chemical like controls your motivation, your activation, and to some extent your pleasure. So oxytocin is like the love chemical. It's a very like general way of putting it, but so it's the chemical that gets activated when mothers care for their babies. It's the chemical that gets activated when you're cuddling with someone. It's a very lovey-dovey, like pleasant feeling. So yeah, in all honesty, like a lot of the day-to-day like regulation that happens for female nervous systems is based in that kind of pleasure, like oxytocin, lovey-doveyness. So that's why I think a lot of the advice in the like productivity hacks realm of the internet just do not hit very well for women, because so much of it is just based on like, oh, you gotta have the dopamine, you gotta have the motivation, you gotta know the relevance of the task, you gotta know like, okay, we gotta contextualize this into, it's like, okay, that's nice, but that's a thing for men, like half of the population. Anyway, my mom actually she told me that she has a gene that causes her to only have like half of the amount of oxytocin that is like usual for a woman. I thought that was interesting. I'm like, that makes sense for her style of mothering. She's interesting. She's always been a very like logical kind of science-minded person. I think that a lot of my like frustration with her when I was younger around like just not feeling seen or heard in the sense of her having or showing empathy, like it makes a lot more sense now. She just has a different style of mothering, really. The only way I could put it. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if there's like any other random stuff in here that I can kind of get out of the way, and then I can go into the main theme of the whole thing, because there's a lot! There's a lot that I have to say! Okay. And I'm losing my mind a little bit. I have been kind of losing it. And I kind of like let myself lose it to some extent to like regulate a little better. Just get it out of my system. But I'm gonna like lose my grip if I don't latch back onto the things in my life. Okay, Destiny. Can I move these? Oh. I hate that. I love being able to like drag and drop notes. That makes my brain happy. That one's kind of random, but also kind of leads into the next thing. So maybe I'll just keep that there where it is. Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. This one is random. Okay. Also, I don't actually know if I want to touch on that because it's just, it might be irrelevant at this point. Because I'm not going to be doing video games on my streams anymore. Okay, these two are kind of random, kind of fits with the theme. That one's uncertain. I'm just gonna okay. I don't know if I'll talk about these two because it would be better to talk about it in person if I get back in contact with this person, but also kind of random. I don't know. I'm gonna save that for later. My son! My goose son! No! Okay, there we go. So, I've had like visions about my destiny within the past like 4 months or so, I think. Time is weird. Yeah, I really thought like that had to happen for me. Like I had to have visions about it in order for me to actually believe that it's like the best definition of destiny that I've come across is basically just the path in your life that you take that leads you to your highest good, that leads you to like completely fulfilling your potential. um, as much as possible. But I didn't, like, other people had told me about my destiny when I was younger, and I was like, okay, first of all, how do you know this? Two, how am I supposed to believe this? I realized, like, I had to know it within myself, and I had to have visions to confirm my feelings and what I felt was what was, like, really fulfilling and what I'm meant to do. So, like, one kind of confirmed the other. But yeah, that's the way I processed it, because I can't, like, I have to I have to have more than one data point to believe that something like that is, like, real. I don't know. Which, I mean, like, okay, if you if you know some of the deep lore in my life, you might think, like, that's kind of silly of me, because I've also believed, like, I believe some things to such an extent that it shows that that belief can be a very, very powerful thing, and actually kind of, like, create your own reality in a sense. But my mind exists in, like, two different, like, that exists in a different space for me from, like, everything else, like, things that other people can also definitely see and are, like, you know, like, if someone else can confirm or deny it, then I have to have, like, more than one data point on whether or not I can believe that that's what it is. I hope that makes sense. Need more water. Okay. I guess with random stuff, I'll go and get some more water. Whew. My mouth is moving today. It's moving. I don't know who that person is, but why not? Okay. My brain hurts. Thanks, ADHD, for doing that. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll say this. Why not? I might play Elder Scrolls Online at some point. Probably not on stream, but yeah, I don't know if that would be relevant to anyone. I think I remember someone saying at one point that, like, there was stuff in Elder Scrolls Online, particularly Elder Scrolls Online, not any other Elder Scrolls games, that might be, like, kind of symbolically, I guess, significant to my life. Like, I don't know why I didn't remember that before, but I don't know. I mean, I have it on my computer anyway, so I'll probably play it at some point. And I guess let you know. Possibly. I mean, it depends on, like, what it is, honestly. So whether I'd want to share about it. Okay. Okay, that's all the random stuff. I'm gonna go get some water. And we'll be right back. No! I didn't mean to do that. My leg hurts. I don't know what to do with my leg. I don't know how to position it. Okay. I need to calm down. Oh god. My system has been so hyped up on adrenaline. But it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be fine. I'm not gonna lose complete sanity. Probably. Okay. Crying in feelings. Okay. So most of these notes are about, they're about a person, a special person, and we're just gonna refer to him as Comrade because Comrade, C-O-M-R-A-D-E. Yeah. Talking about you. Why you? So you're watching the stream, and you are the person I know that I'm talking about you. And I have a lot of things to say. My heart is in my throat and in my gut. I don't know why it's in my gut, but it's there as well. I am comfortable. I am comfortable there. I'm comfortable right there. Yeah. I've worked a lot over the past few years on like becoming desensitized to my triggers, and it's been quite the journey. A lot of it happened a lot more quickly, I think, than I expected, which was awesome. But there have been like some energy shifts, I guess, and just like background level processing that happened more slowly. So now, like, I think I'm at a point where I'm about to be probably as desensitized as I can be to a lot of my triggers and trauma. So that's great. And I have found myself actually liking a lot of dark things in a gothic way. It just feels right to me. I love it. I love it. there's I feel like, I mean, I'm not entirely certain, but I feel like there's more that I could say that slash that like needs to be said on my part about kind of that topic. Well, I don't know. I also don't know if you'll like want to reach out to me. Like, so I haven't part of my like inability to like stay in complete grips with reality recently has been that like I don't actually know if you want to reach out to me and connect again. Because my brain is like I don't actually know if it isn't directly said to me, you know. Like I was talking to myself about it last night. It was like it's like when I'm at work and I know when I think like I've seen this thing in the walk-in. In my mind I'm like I know it's there. It's probably there, but I don't know until I actually go into the walk-in and look for it. It's kind of like that. It's like I don't actually know until there's like a concrete sign of you like reaching out to me and wanting connection and reaching back to me. I mean, so yeah, it's a lot of uncertainty and yeah, and everything. Anyway. There's something else I wanted to say about that. Yeah. Okay. Like I've watched some of your streams, and I'm like thinking that I'm seeing some signs that you still would like to talk about. I can't say anything for certain, but I'm constantly like I can't get my hopes up. I can't fucking I can't say for certain. So yeah. Anyway, but I'm gonna put this out there anyway and see if there's any response to it. Hopefully directly. I don't know. We'll see. If not, then it's there. It's just there. So yeah. Alright, what is the next thing? Okay, that. I would like you to let me be there for you. And I hope that you know that you don't have to do anything alone. Like, there's a lot of... this is just an expression of care, you can take it or leave it, but, I'm aware that you have a lot on your plate, and like still a lot on your plate, maybe even more now, but you don't have to do anything alone. You don't have to. I mean, you could have literally like all the support in the world that you need. It's there. It's just a matter of like access. And yeah. That's all I'll say on that for now, I guess. that, so the next note sounds a little crazy, I think. So I'm just not gonna say that one. So I want to talk more. Trying to see if the line of thought there goes into the next one. That's the end of that sentence there. Okay. I guess that would be a nice thing to touch on. This also kind of goes back into this, but it's gonna be like a river, a wavy line. How the rest of these notes are going to kind of relate to each other. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit more about I mean, yeah, I'm just going to talk about like my side of it because yeah, but it's crazy to me like what this love means to me and how deep it is. Like I literally, you guys, I literally like wished on a star for this person. I had an image when I was young of a person that would be so romantically attractive to me. And literally when I met this person, he looked almost exactly like the face that I pictured. And his whole vibe, everything about him fits perfectly into what that dream was. It's kind of insane. It kind of is. It kind of is. I've also had, so other insane things are like, I've seen my destiny in, I think I've had visions actually of myself in different timelines and like what those destinies look like. But that also says to me that like, I guess there were like multiple possible destinies for me, like multiple possible paths along my highest good, and I've seen different versions of myself like living that out in different ways. Is that normal? Is that... it seems almost like the world has given me too many chances. I'm like, this doesn't seem normal. But it literally feels like the universe like looked at my dreams and was like, hold my beer. Let me show you this little trick. And I'm just sitting here like, I don't... What's happening? How is this meant for me? It's stupidly insane. It's stupidly insane. Through everything. If you don't want to connect it again, I'm gonna keep saying that. But even if I forget like half of my memories again for some reason, I would still want to stay with you through everything. I'm positive that I'm at a point in my life that if that happens again, I would know even better now what to do, and that I would be able to handle it more on my own. And like working with my therapist, my friends, my mom to continue to process that. And hopefully get back my memories. I had thought about writing down my memories at some point, but I've hesitated on that because there's almost this aspect of like uncertainty about whether that would I probably shouldn't worry about this, to be honest, but there have been people that have like seriously questioned whether my memories of my trauma are actually memories of things that actually happened. And I'm afraid that if I write anything down about it, that might appear to them as if I'm trying to like get my story straight, which is complete fucking bullshit. The lies that I told about my trauma were like in order to hide that I think that it actually happened, because I thought that it was too disturbing for other people to be able to take. I think that that's most like that's a majority of I think, as far as I know, that's the majority of what I've lied about in my life, or the main thing that I've lied about the hardest. And I'm aware that because of the nature of my memories sucking, like my ability to remember stuff kind of sucking, it would appear to people sometimes as if I was lying about something, because I would say one thing at one point and later on be like, it's a different way. But what happened was I remembered something differently. My memories hadn't integrated fully. And over the past 2 years, it's still like it didn't happen. It didn't happen for all of it all at once. Like it didn't all come back all at once. Although a great portion of it did come back very quickly, a lot more kind of slowly came in, and I realized, okay, so these are things I have to like integrate as being part of what my being would appear to people in general. Yeah. So that's that. I got off track a little bit, but got off on a tangent. So that covers that. I guess I can go ahead, because what I was just talking about related to this point. Oh, hello, Veronica Harmonica. That's a cool name. How are you? How you doing? Pretty good. I'm vomiting words. I'm just talking about stuff right now and like weird stuff going on in my life. Because I have time to do it today. I was gonna stream earlier, but like, I was dissociating too much, and I realized like well, I have all these notes on stuff that I wanted to share, especially with a particular person that I think I know is watching my streams. Usually as new streamers, I find this, if you are cool answering. Yeah? What's the question? How old are you and what do you do for work? Usually good conversation. Yeah, okay. I'm 25. And right now hello, more people. Hi, vibes seem nice in here. I love the music. Thanks. I really like lo-fi music. What I do for work, I work at a restaurant as a line cook. I do that on the weekends, and I've just started picking up narrating audiobooks, which is a lot of fun so far. I really like it. Okay, would you be up to help me settle a dumb drunk bet with my boyfriend if you got a second? I'm pretty certain have I seen you before, Snowball Gal? And have you asked the same question on one of my streams before? Let's see. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like my work all that much. Like, to an extent, it's just work that I like narrating. I really enjoy that. I think that it really kind of fits with my vibe, and I've been told before that I'm pretty good at reading loud. It's also a great, like, work from home thing, which is kind of what I need. Sorry it's out of nowhere, little vibes just seem right. No worries. Sure, okay. I'm having like 2 conversations at once. Go ahead. What is the dumb drunk debate? No, yeah, okay, I've seen that before. I think you might be a bot. Thanks, but no thanks. Lol, loser buys pizza. Lol. Well, I don't have money for pizza, so sorry. I think that's a trend. I don't think it is. Like, I've seen literally seen someone on my streams ask that exact question in that exact way before. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's just a bot. Yeah, no, I haven't seen that as a trend at all, but I could be wrong. Okay. Okay, I think I can save the rest of that for later, actually. Okay. So, moving on from that topic. Okay. You were wrong, comrade. I think about you not making me smile. I think it may have been true that I didn't grin, but I'm pretty sure that I smirked. And a smirk is a type of smile. So I think, in fact, you did make me smile. And, it's... You made me smile gently. And I think that that's a beautiful thing. A very, very beautiful thing. And to be honest, we didn't get a whole lot of time to fucking talk. So hey, don't be too hard on yourself about it. I love your ass. And on that note, you mean more to me than any other person on this fucking planet, or in the universe, if you want to include the specter of aliens and ghosts. Literally, I can't fucking fathom the depths of my infatuation, my love, my whatever you want to call it. This thing that I feel for you. The depths of it. It doesn't end. It doesn't end. It got to a point where I was having feelings so hard that I was like, there is nothing that could be more significant than this, and it got deeper. Also part of how, like, why I'm losing my mind. Words are becoming more and more inadequate to explaining what I'm feeling and what is in my mind. But the closest ones that I found so far for describing my love for you are miraculous, breathtaking, and groundbreaking. Miraculous, breathtaking, and groundbreaking. I would move the heaven and the earth for you. It surprises me that there's no like end to the depths of it. I don't. I'm fucking tweaking out. Fucking tweaking out, man. I can't hide how I feel after remembering it all. It's like I'm falling forever, but not in a way that makes me feel like I might have a heart attack. Like it's ecstatic, it's exhilarating, and gentle. It's more like I'm soaring forever. And I want to be on the wings of your love forever and ever. Until the end of time. I don't believe that death is like the end, actually. And I do believe that ghosts are real. There was no one else that I would rather spend eternity with. So that's there. If you would like to join me on that, whatever that wild ride would be, and just constant love. I think that concludes everything that I needed to say. So yeah, please reach out to me if you want to. I sent you an email. I haven't gotten a response back yet, but yeah, you can also probably just like find me at the places that I usually haunt. That'd be cool too. I give you permission. I give you permission. You may approach. Yeah, I have remembered everything now, and I don't think I can ever go back from recovering my memories at this point, so yeah. I hope that was loud and clear enough. And that if it was, that it wasn't too overwhelming. I love you and I care about you, and I really hope to see you again. And our love story is crazy, and everything. It's everything. It's all the things. All of the emotions. But I wouldn't have it any other way. There's, yeah. I think there isn't any more to say. All right. And if you're watching this and you're confused about what I'm talking about, I explained more in my last stream, but I'll go ahead and say it again. So I've been talking to someone on my, I'm talking to someone that I know has watched my streams before on my streams because, I met him years ago, and, for reasons not having anything to do with anything that he did, my mind blocked out memory of having met him. So that was like a neutrally charged thing. And I lost the contact info that I had for him, and now I'm trying to reach out in any ways possible back to him because I've recollected all of my memories now, and I mean, as far as I know, they've still kind of slowly come back over the past few years, but as far as I know, all of my memories of him and I have come back to my memory banks, have been integrated in my memory. So now I'm trying to reach out. Yeah. So yeah, just waiting, hoping, wishing, waiting. We'll see. We'll see. It's been kind of crazy, to be honest. Oh, I think the audio capture stopped. Keeps doing that. Oh no, there it goes. Anyway, I hope you have a good day or good night. I have to be up at like 6 in the morning tomorrow, so I should be getting to bed soon. But I love you, especially you. I love all of you, and life is great. Life is crazy. Keep living, keep dreaming, and move in a direction that feels right to you. I love you, and take care and have a good night. And I'm sorry that I didn't get to chat more with you, Veronica Harmonica. I will be streaming on Wednesday. Shooting for 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but might be later in the day. If I end up dissociating again in the morning, we'll see. I hate dissociation sometimes because it's like I know that I have systems that help me not feel so dissociated, but it's hard to get out of that state, even just to use the system to prevent you from. It has to, it starts sometimes just from the moment that I wake up, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm here, I guess. Anyway, be kind to yourselves, please. I love you. Yeah. Everything will be okay. Whatever happens, everything will be okay. We're all gonna be fine. And we're not gonna start going into hysterics because the ship is on fire. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. And everything is gonna be fine. we can go to a place where we lose our minds a little bit and we can come back. We can let off some steam and then we come back. That's how it do. Alright. This has been a long bye. Yeah, take care. Good night. Wherever you are, have a good day or night. Bye.